Hello guys. Now we want to solve this question. This is more or less like it's looking like quadratic, it's looking like complex equations, but we'll see what we can do about it. Now let's go for this question. It says x squared plus x plus 10 square root of x squared plus 3x plus 16 equal to what? 2 into bracket 20 minus x. Now, how do we go about it? I think what we do now is to reduce this. Let us reduce that value. Let me say, let's square root of x squared plus 3x plus 16 equal to y. Let's do it that way. Okay, so it therefore means that okay, let's say if this one is y, now we are going to have what as, if you open the bracket for this one, what do we have? So we can say, okay, let's say x squared plus 3x plus 16 equal to y squared. Okay, leave that one like that. Now let's substitute inside. So we have x squared plus, first of all, let me rearrange. Let me bring this one in so that we can have we can see properly. So x, if this one open the bracket plus 10y equal to 40 minus 2x. Okay, let's bring the let's transfer all this to the other side. So we are going to have what? X squared plus what? X plus 2x plus 10y equal to, let me leave that 40 there. There's a reason why I say leave it there. So this one have what? X squared plus what? 3x plus 10y equal to 40. Now, I'm seeing something here. This one is x squared plus 3x plus 16 equal to y squared when we square both sides of this equation. Can I take this one there and let's see. Let me call this one star. Then let's call this one star. So now, from star, so what we want to have now is what? X squared plus 3x equal to what? Y squared minus 16. That is to say, if you take this one to the other side, or subtract minus 16 on both sides, this is what I want to have. Let's call this one star. Now, let us, in place of this equation, let's call this one star. Let's call this one star into 4. Now, in place of 3 stars, let us place our y squared minus 16 into this equation. So we are going to have y squared. That means we are seeing something similar here. So let's replace everything with what? Y squared minus 16 plus 10y equal to 40. So if you do that correctly and rearrange, we are going to have what? Y squared plus 10y minus 56 equal to 0. What do you have? This one, take this one to this other side, or subtract minus 14 on both sides. If you subtract minus 40 on both sides, you are going to have this. Now it has turned to quadratic equation. Wonderful. That's nice. We have reduced the complex quadratic equation to a simpler form of quadratic equation. Because solving this one might be difficult, but in this case now, it becomes easy. Now, what is 56? 56, if you use a quadratic formula to analyze it, or probably you want to do it, we have 8 times 7 is what? 56. Okay? Or you better what? Just do it this way. 2 here, we would have what? 2, 28. 2 here, we have 14. 2 here, we want to have what? 7. 7 here, we want to have what? 1. So if I take it as what? 14 times 4. 14 times 4 will give me what? 56. And if you say 14 minus 4 will give me 10. So that means that what we are saying in essence is that what? Y squared times minus 56. Y squared times minus 56 will give us minus 56 y squared. That means when you multiply y squared times 56. Now, we now say two possible values you can pick that when you what? Add them together should give you 10y plus 10y, and when you multiply it should give us minus 56. So I will go with what? 14y and minus 4y. 14 times 4 is 56. Minus times plus is what? Minus. Or if you now add it together, you are going to have what? 10y plus 10y. So that value is suitable. So I will replace this 10y with that. That will give me what? Y squared plus what? 14y minus 4y minus 56 equal to what? 0. Now we'll pair them. What is common here? We will have what? Y is common. What do we have left? Y plus 1, 14, then close bracket, minus, what is common here is 4. So 4y divided by 4, or minus 4y divided by minus 4, we are going to have y that will be left. Then minus 56 divided by minus 4, we are going to have plus. Minus divided by minus is plus. 56 divided by 4 is 14, equal to what? 0. So we factorize further. This one is common. Y plus 14 is common on both sides. So bring it out. Y plus 14 into bracket what? Then y minus 4 equal to 0. Now, having done that, now what we're going to do now is make y the formula. So y plus 14 equal to 0. Please, if you are enjoying this class, please subscribe. If you are meeting me for the first time or you are watching my video for the first time, please just click the notification button, please. Now let's go. We go ahead with what? If you are enjoying it, please just subscribe immediately. This one will now be what? Y minus 4 equal to 0, which will now become that means y plus 4 equal to 0 or y minus 4 equal to 0. We would have y equal to minus 14 or y equal to 4. We are not done yet. Don't forget we borrowed this particular y initially. It was not given in the question, just to reduce the complexity of the equation. So let's go back to what? To looking for value of s. We'll substitute y here. So what we would have now is what? S squared plus what? 3x plus 16 equal to what? What is our y now? Let's take when y equal to 4. Let's take when y equal to 4. So what I would have now? Y squared, that means 4 squared. So if you substitute y equal to 4 in equation start. So what I would have now is s squared plus 3x plus 16 equal to 16. If you subtract 16 on both sides, what do you have? S squared plus 3x equal to what? 0. Therefore, what we would have now, final answer would have what? Will give us what? X into bracket what? S plus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, what we want to get now, it now be what? X into bracket what? X plus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, s equal to 0 or s equal to what? Minus 3. That means if you equate this one to be equal to 0, you are going to have it what? Minus 3. That is not our two answer we are going to get. We have just used y equal to 4. What is the second this we use? Y equal to minus 14. So we put it into that equation again. This equation, s squared So plus what? 3x plus 16 equal to y squared. We put it into that equation again. So if you put it there, you are going to have another two values of what? X. We are going to have another two values of x, which will now give us our final answer. So this will now give us what? S squared plus what? 3x plus 16 equal to what? Minus 14 all square. Now, how do we get that? Minus 14 all square is same thing as what? 256. You square both sides. Minus 14 all square is what? 256. Now, I haven't gotten that now. Now, if you want to what? Sorry, let me see. 14 square is what? Let's say 16. Then 4, 8 plus 1, 9. Sorry, 196. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. It's 196, not 196. So now, I haven't gotten that now. I would have x squared plus 3x plus 16 is equal to 196. Now, if you bring this, you will subtract what? 196 on both sides. I would have x squared plus 3x plus. Now, what we are trying to get now, don't forget that we have made use of y equal to minus 14 now. For the second answer, you know we have two values of y. One is minus 14. One is what? 4. But that is not our answer. We have to borrow the what? Substitute what? Square root of s squared plus 3s plus 16 to be equal to y, to reduce the complex equation given to us. So having gotten the two values of y, we now bring it back to the original equation. So which we've used that first y to get two values of x. Now we are using second value. Now this one will now give us what? Minus what? 180 equal to 0. Minus 180 equal to 0. Now if you actually what? That means if you subtract the two of them. Subtract them. Now what is 180? What are the two values you can add together to give you 3 plus 3? You can say 2 year 90, 2 year 45. You can say 5 year or 3 year 15, 3 year 5, and 5 year 1. So that we can have what? 2 times 2 is 4, 12, then 60, 180. Now what are the two values I can combine that when you add them together will give you what? I can take what? 15. Yes, 15. Then this what? 5 plus what? 15. Then this one is what? 3 times 2 is 6. Then 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 times 15 will give me what? This 12 times 15 will give me what? 180. And I think what the difference between these two numbers is 3. I think that can go. So these are another way. These are basic knowledge we learned from when we started learning mathematics that we're supposed to be familiar with. It's not supposed to give us too much problem. Or you can even use your quadratic formula. B squared minus 4ac over 2a. You can use that one. But the values are too big. I don't want to consult any of my calculator to solve this question. So 15 times 2. So that means x times minus s squared times minus 180 equals 180 s squared. So if this is your 180 s squared now that we have gotten, and I told you that you can multiply two values, which is what? 15x and what? Minus 12x, to give you what? Minus 180. And when you add them together, it will give you what? 3x as well. So we can replace the two of them. I mean, this plus 3x with 15x minus 12x. So that's what I want to do now. So replace it. So I would have what? S squared plus what? 15x minus 12x minus 180 equal to 0. So what I want to final answer, we are getting the final answer. What is common? X is common. X plus what? 15. Then what is common here? Minus 12 is common. So minus 12 divided by what? Minus 12. Minus 12x divided by minus 12. You have x minus 180 divided by minus 12. This one with minus divided by minus will give us plus. Then 180 divided by 12 will give us 15 equal to 0. So what we would have is x plus 15, which is common on both sides, factorize one further. This one is what we call factorization method. So x minus 12 equal to 0. So final answer will now be what? X plus 15 equal to 0 or x minus 12 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 15 or 12. So what are the four values of x I would have? I would have 0, minus 3, or let me write it this way, minus 16, minus 3, 0, and 12. These are the what? Four values of x that I would have. That is to show you how complex is what? The equation. That means I would have what? I'm writing them in an ascending order. Minus 3, minus 15 first, minus 3, then 0, then 12. These are values of x. Values of x. I believe you enjoyed this video. Thank you. God bless you.